Hi guys, this is Nakul back with the honest review video of Micromax Canvas Night Cameo. First of all, I want to tell you guys that this video is going to be very lengthy because there are lots of things I want to tell you about this phone. So please be patient with me. Okay, so first of all, I'll be telling you about all the pros, all the good things I like about this phone. And the first thing is its design, style and size. The phone is not too big and not too small, and it's good to hold in the hand. It has 4.7-inch display, and it's not as big as 5 inches plus not as small as 4 inches or 4.5. So it's exact size a user would want, and it's really good to hold in the hand. The styling is really good with classy glossy back and black color. My friends were flattered at the styling of this phone and they really wanted it, unless and until they saw the Micromax logo, because Indian people I think still go for the brand and give less importance to brands like Carbon and Micromax. But the phone looks great, it has good styling and feels good in the hand. The next thing is the screen. The screen is really good with amazing vivid colors, guys. I don't know if you guys can see in the camera or not, but the color and the contrast ratios are so amazing that in fact it's better than my Moto G. Okay, so moving on, the next thing I like about this phone is the camera. Both rear and front facing cameras are amazing, guys. Rear camera is 8 megapixel and has amazing quality, picture quality and video quality. You can toggle from here to video to photo mode. You have some options here. From here you can turn on the front facing cam. As you can see, front facing cam is 5 megapixel and has amazing clarity, guys. Here you have your flash, auto on and off. Here you can make GIF animation. It has to animate photos, and you can make a small GIF animation by clicking several photos. Also have an option to remove object. While you are clicking a pic, it takes several pics of the same landscape or a person you are trying to shoot, and if there are any moving parts around them, you can remove it from the photo. The next is the modes. You have your normal shot, HDR, panorama, scene detection and smile shot, which works really well, I guess. And then you have your settings. You have your zero shutter delay, voice control, face detection, self timer, capture number, picture size, preview size, ISO, shutter sound. So it has pretty amazing camera, guys. I will do include the picture samples of this camera in the video itself. You can see after this. So as you just saw the sample pictures, guys, you can see the quality is really great, even in indoors and outdoors, and even at macro while taking the close-ups. So thumbs up to Micromax for such a great camera. Okay, so the next thing I like about this phone is that the camera widget that Micromax is giving in this phone. As you can see, here is the widget. In photo you can take the normal photos, then you have the video mode to directly launch for the video. You just start record button and it starts recording, and then it has a selfie mode and will directly turn on the front facing camera to take the pics. And then you have your front back mode, which I liked a lot. What it basically does, it turns on the rear camera first so that you can take the picture of what is in front of you, and as soon as you take the pic, it will turn on the front facing cam to take a picture of you, like what was your reaction when you saw that pic. So basically it clicks like this in front and of your face itself, so that's really nice again. And the next is the stable mode. Basically it will show a line, and while you shake your phone, the graph will go up and down like this. It will help you to take a photo while keeping your hand steady, so that's again really nice. And the next thing is the USB on the go, guys. Yes, this phone does support USB on the go. So as soon as I plug in my pen drive, you will be able to see that it has detected it. Here we go. Plus it has one more good feature, that as soon as you put in your micro SD card or you plug in the pen drive, it would ask that if you want to change this disk to as default write disk, as in default memory to use. So that's pretty cool. Right now I'm gonna take it out and go in the settings to show you. As you can see in the storage, here is the option to choose internal SD or external SD as your default write disk. So that's pretty cool again. What it does is basically all the apps you install or all the data you take from Bluetooth or click from camera, it will directly go to your external SD card if chosen the external SD, or internal SD if chosen the internal SD, as you can see here. So that's pretty cool again. Okay, so the next thing is user profile that I like about this phone. Normally no other Android phone gives this feature. You go in settings and then you basically have sound here, but in this phone you have user profile and you have different profiles to choose from. You can customize a general, plus you can add your own profile and customize according to your needs, lol for an example. And then you can go in the settings of it and you can customize everything here. So that's again pretty cool. Okay, so moving on, the next thing is, again it's in the settings, that it has an option to turn on and off the phone automatically according to the time you set. So if you set the time here, it will automatically turn on the phone in the morning at 7 AM and turn off the phone at whatever time you select. If we make it PM, then it will automatically turn off the phone at 8:30 PM. You can even choose to repeat this, or if you want to make it on some special day, then you can check that day. So this is a cool feature again. Okay, so the next thing I like about this phone is that it has call recording internally. You don't need to have any software installed or anything. You just dial a phone like this.
Hello, welcome to Vodafone.
And you hit the.
We are happy to help you.
Let me. And you hit the mic button, and it will start recording. As you can see, the red dot here. So that's again a pretty cool feature to have in the phone, an internal voice recorder. So the next thing I like about this phone is that it has a feature called look away to pause. If you are watching a video and you look away from the screen, it will automatically pause the video for you, and as soon as you will look back at the screen, it will continue to play the video. Let me show you. Like video is playing right now, and as soon as you look away, as you can see, it's paused and it starts playing again. So that's a pretty good feature to have in the phone, though it sometimes gets annoying when you're at a darker space and the front camera is unable to recognize your face, so it starts doing pause play. Anyway, so moving on, the next thing I like about this phone is that in FM radio you can actually, I don't have the earphones connected, so can't play the FM right now, but in FM radio you can actually record the FM. Here is the recording button, as you can see, this red dot. So again, a pretty good feature, as many of people like to record songs from FM and everything. Okay, so those were the pros of this phone, the good things what a normal day user would like in this phone, and I like them too. So let's move on to the cons now, the bad things, the things I didn't like in this phone. And the first thing is this. This is called the Quick Look. It's basically a news feed which automatically syncs from internet and gives you news and information about the things and the interest you have. Here are the categories, as you can see: art, automobile, business, entertainment, etc. What's bad about this thing is that there is no option to remove it from the home screen. It just sits on your left home screen and there is no option to remove it. I tried a lot but I couldn't find any. You do have the option to turn it on and off, means it will stop giving you updates and stop syncing from the internet. So you can do turn it on and off, but there is no option to remove it from this or get rid of it. So that's pretty annoying. The second thing is the annoying UI. I really didn't like this UI of Micromax because it's kind of slow and sometimes it stutters and lags also. Right now it's working smooth, but as soon as you put on a live wallpaper, it starts to lag and stutters a bit. Thus, as you can see, this is the home screen and you have your Google bar here. Over here you don't see the Google bar, and as soon as I go in the app drawer and come back here, it stutters. It's supposed to show this screen directly and not show the wallpaper, but look at that. So this is the annoying UI I also don't like. Moving on, the next thing is that there is no power widget option in this phone. There is no power controller widget. In case you are wondering what is a power widget, I'll show you in my Moto G. As you can see, here is a power control widget in which you have your shortcuts of Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, GPS, sync and brightness. You don't have that power widget in this phone. I tried to find a lot but I couldn't find it anywhere. As you can see, there was a lag, but as you can see there is no power widget at all. So that's a bad thing again about this phone. Though you do have all your shortcuts in the notification panel, as you can see here, but I feel so lazy to every time pull down notification bar and press this button and then press the button I want to toggle. I would rather have it on my secondary home screen over here, just like my Moto G, and press it, just scroll and press it. So that's the third thing I don't like about this phone, that it doesn't have the power control widget. Okay, the fourth thing is the main thing, that this phone lags. Not usually, but it does lag and stutters a bit. For example, I'll show you how. Let me turn on the Wi-Fi. Now if I go in the YouTube, as you can see, it took a bit of time. And now when I'll go to uploads, these are the videos of my own, and when I scroll, here is the lag, guys. As you can see how laggy it is. If I do it slowly, then it works fine, but if I pull it across, then you can see the lag. So this one does lag a bit, guys, and that's one thing I really don't like in this phone. The next thing I don't like is that it has low vibration. Sometimes when your phone is in your pocket and phone is ringing, you are unable to feel the vibration because it's kind of low and it's not as strong as it should be. So that's the fifth thing I don't like about this phone. The sixth thing I don't like about this phone is that the phone heats up a bit quickly. When you're playing a game or watching a movie or a video for more than 10 minutes, the phone starts to get a bit warm at this place. And again, that's normal in all the smartphones, but many of you guys will not like it, and I didn't like it also. The normal temperature of this phone is, as you can see, the CPU temperature is around 40 degrees Celsius, but as soon as you start to watch a video or play games, it will go up to 52 degrees Celsius. So that's pretty annoying, but I guess that's normal until and unless your phone gets restarted or gets turned off because of overheating. There's nothing to worry about. The seventh thing I don't like about this phone is its back. As you can see, it's a glossy bag with black color and it's a total fingerprint magnet. I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but it's full of fingerprints, and you may find yourself wiping it very often to get rid of the fingerprints. This is a total fingerprint magnet. So that's the seventh thing I didn't like about this phone. Though it's not the same case with the screen, you don't get much fingerprints on the screen, but you do get on the back. And the next thing that I didn't like about this phone is that while recording a video and there's a bassy song playing in the background, the video recording doesn't record the bass, though it doesn't get distorted, the sound doesn't get distorted because of bass, but it doesn't record the bass either. Despite the fact that it can record full HD videos at 1080p, but it can't record the bass in the videos. It just a little bit beats, but not the proper bass. So that's again a thing I didn't like in this phone. So those were the cons about this phone, the major cons that I didn't like in this phone and a normal day user would also not like, I guess. Moving on, there are some other things that are good to have, which I would like to tell you guys. Like we have the LED notification light right over here, but it's not a colored one, it's just a single color. The next thing is the gestures in the settings, which are basically for the calling thing. I'll just show you right now. As you can see here, smart gestures. The first is upside silent. It's basically when your phone is ringing, you just have to flip your phone over to make it silent. And then you have upside loudspeaker. While talking on the phone, while on a call, just get it off your ear and again put it upside down and it will turn on the loudspeaker at the back. The next is the gesture answer phone. What it basically does is when your phone is ringing, you just have to put it up or get it out of your pocket and place it over your ear like this, and it will automatically answer your call. So that's a nice feature. And the other is gesture dial phone. This is if you are in a call log or in a messaging detail where your phone number is displaying, you just have to again place your phone over to your ear like this and it will automatically dial that number. So these are some features that are good to have, but I don't think many of the people are gonna use it because sometimes they work and sometimes they didn't. I tried them. But anyways, moving on, the next thing is that we have this preview thumbnails in the gallery. If you have recorded a video, if there is a video, then the thumbnail of that video, as you can see, starts to play. So it's good to have that. All of your video thumbnail will give you this 2-3 seconds of preview. That's again a nice thing. And the next thing is also there in the gallery, which is nice to have, which is to make a collage. You have your inbuilt software to make collage by itself. You just have to press option and make collage and it will automatically make the collage for you. If you want to change the picture settings, so you just have to shake your phone and it will change the order of the pics, as you can see. So that's pretty cool. Next thing which I want to show you is also in the gallery, which is photo editor. It has a really nice photo editor, as you can see, edit. You can do lots of things. It has some basic simple effects you can apply to your photos, as you can see, and then you have your frames you can apply, and then you can crop, rotate, straighten, draw. So this is pretty cool. And then you can arrange your colors, auto color, exposure. So many things you can do in this. This curve thing is the main thing that not many photo editors on the phone have, and this thing comes on professional photo editing softwares. So it's good to have this curve feature also. As you can see, this can change the whole coloration, everything of a pic. So it's pretty good to have this also. So a really nice photo editor, I would say, guys. And the next thing is the CPU limiter, guys. It's a nice thing to have when you're running low on the battery. What it basically does is it limits the maximum CPU performance to conserve battery life and also lower the device temperature. So when you are running low on the battery, just hit this check bar and it will lower the CPU performance to conserve the battery. As you can see here, it's a Octa core device and it has 8 cores, but out of which these are all sleeping. As you can see, only 2 cores are working and the rest of them are sleeping, as you can see. So it's a pretty cool feature to have. Now let's talk about the battery. The battery is 2000 mAh, but still you get decent backup of around 18 to 20 hours with normal usage. And if you use it heavily, then you get around 10 to 12 hours of battery backup. So it's a pretty good performance by the battery. Rest all the general specifications are in the details section of this video. You can check it out. So that's it for now, guys. Let me know if you have any questions or any suggestions, or if there's any other video you want me to make about this phone, then put them in the comments down below. Any questions you have, and I will try my level best to help you out, guys. Plus in upcoming 3-4 days I'll be making a gaming video of this phone, plus I'll be comparing this phone with the Asus Zenfone 5, so make sure you subscribe for that. And if there's anything you want me to ask or you have any suggestions, then put them in the comments down below, and I will try my level best to help you out, guys. So that's it for now, guys. This was the honest review of this phone. Thank you for watching and subscribe for more.